Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Bears and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Tanner Roark, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Standing in, Christian Hermit, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back to the track, to the wall, and that one is gone. So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ball game. Home run number 9 on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
This guy has some pop in that leadoff spot. You have to be a little bit more careful than that. Threw him a first pitch strike, and he hit it over the wall.
Stepping up now, Chris Wiggins. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it done.
No doubt about it, Dero. They're looking to embark on an 8-game road trip. First things first, win this one here. Worry about getting on that bird for 8 games after this one here today.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Randy Wiggins is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing with Matt Ross behind the dish. Big
smoke the other way, high and deep to left. See you later. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Stepping in now, Christian Murray. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 3 runs already home here. To the left side, but it's well foul. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Well hit, but also well foul into the seats in left. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When he started this game, Giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Into the box, Terry Mooney, as he hits one on a line to left field. And that's going to get down out there. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitches are being caught high velocity. Go get ahead and strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Fisher's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 7, the catcher, Brian Brummett.
Now at the plate, Brian Brummett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Before the 0-2, a look to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Yeah, Matt, and I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
At the plate, Tyler Wiggins, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Dallas is on top here, 4-0. Elmer Christian, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Murray is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Batting second, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 hits in 13 at-bats in the series so far. First pitch on its way. One out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit.
Batting third.
And we'll get a look one more time here as we slow this play down, and you can see how quickly he reacts to the ball there as he's able to get full extension and take away the base hit. Digging in, Lourdes Gurriel as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail here 4-0. Stepping in, Bart Wiggins, and he's been a big factor in the series, having driven in 6 runs on 6 hits. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
A 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Striding into the box, Christian Brummett. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The 1-0 delivery.
2-0.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
2-0 count, the pitch. Runners on the move for second. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. See you later. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Jordan Romano enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Romano.
Into the box now, Chris Wiggins.
Left fielder.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Romano, a Canadian native. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Randy Wiggins will be next. Grounded weakly toward third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Ready to take his hacks again, Randy Wiggins, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
To the plate now, Christian Murray, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Wiggins, the runner at second with one away. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2.
Ball two.
Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number two.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Terry Mooney, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So a two-run homer down the line in left, number 10 for him on the year, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the fourth blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
The bat, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
The catcher, number 9.
At the plate now, Brian Brummett. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On now to the bottom of the second. The Bears are out on top 9-0. Digging in to Oscar Hernandez. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. Left fielder looking up. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 10 for him on the year. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
So now to the plate, Reese McGuire.
The catcher, number 10.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Jays answer right back with this solo home run. We've played 2. It's cut now to a 9-1 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Wiggins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, You can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The first baseman, number 19, Bart Wiggins.
Stepping into the box, Bart Wiggins. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. He pulls this one into right. Richard is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The center fielder, Christian Brummett.
Ready to take his hacks again, Christian Brummett, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. A shot down the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves. But we're obviously not getting the results we need. And one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And there's ball 1. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Batting ninth,
Derek Fisher, the next to bat.
Derek Fisher.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in, and this will bang up against the wall. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
And a ball, 1-0. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Tellez is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
The 1-1 home. Hard hit ball to second, and a leaping effort there, but this is down into right center, a base hit, and the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the
third
plate.
baseman.
The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Junior.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sent on the ground out to second. The second for 1, on to first to complete the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the 3rd frame will continue. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. He's ready now. The pitch just a bit low. A tough call, but it's 2-2. Hit weakly on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. The Bears lead this one 9-3. All set for the start of the 4th. Ready once again, Chris Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike now. The count now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Riding in once again, Randy Wiggins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Here's a drive out toward left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting. The right field.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
At the plate, Christian Murray, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball, and it sailed on it.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Runner at second here with one man out. Fouled off. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Booyah! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Chase Anderson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Terry Mooney. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
So here's Trey Mancini as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fouled away. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. The 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez is in pursuit. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Brian Drummond.
Stepping in, Brian Drummond. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Fly ball out toward left center field. Fisher's on his horse. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Bears lead it 11-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ready for another chance. Bo Bichette. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2 balls and a strike to count. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Wiggins arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Randall Grichuk. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. One out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Reese McGuire. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. McGuire is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, and it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. Settling in now, Tyler Wiggins.
Leading off for Dallas, the third baseman, Tyler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Number 19, Bart Wiggins.
Into the box now, Bart Wiggins, and it's fouled away. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Still 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Nobody out, runner on first. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. And there he goes towards second. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So coming to the plate, Christian Brummett. First offering on its way. Swinging a soft liner. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base run. We got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think in base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Count even now at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Here's the 1-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Ready now, Randy Wiggins, already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. High and deep to straightaway right. Looking up is the right fielder, and that one is gone. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his 2nd home run of the game, as this lead got even wider. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Row, Dan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from 2 competing teams?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Terry Mooney will be next. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
Mooney.
Stepping up to the plate, Terry Mooney. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Here it comes, 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. This one is launched. Look at this. See you later. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, his second of the game as the blowout continues. In now, Ryan Brummett. As the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Fisher is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Coming to the plate again, Tyler Wiggins, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. See you later. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they just continue to pour it on here. Justin Miller gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Miller. The first baseman, number 19, Bart.
Stepping in now, Bart Wiggins, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit out towards second. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Big inning for them, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. Last half of the 5th coming up. Dallas is out in front here, 19-3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Biggio. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
0-1, here's the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, center fielder, Derek Fisher.
Into the box now, Derek Fisher. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? The pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Pulled toward right center field. Brummett is there now.
Now batting, number 44.
Digging in to try it again, Rowdy Tellez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nope. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
1-1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And gone up into the second deck. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now here's another one. Again, belted to deep right. Murray retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Dallas is out in front, 19-4. Christian Brummett will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Austin Hayes will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Austin Hayes.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Three and 0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Here it is, the 3-0. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris.
Now in the box, Chris Wiggins. Anthony Santander will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Santander.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. See you later. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first home run of the season as this lead got even wider.
The batter, number 50, second baseman.
Smith will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Now coming in the pinch hit, number 2.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Here it comes. Smith, a 25-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
The 2-1 home. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the blowout continues.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Anthony Bass gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Anthony Bass.
To the plate now, Christian Murray. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Addison Russell will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Addison Russell.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Here it comes. Bass stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
2-1 the count. Fouled away. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Trey Mancini. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Austin Wins will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fisher is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Digging in now, Tyler Wiggins. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. A 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Full count, 3-2. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Dallas is on top, 23-4. Austin Wins will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate.
Number 21, Austin Hayes. Now in left field, number 25, Anthony Santander. Now at shortstop, number 28, Addison.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you
Number
have
2.
to score a bunch
Now
in the
catching
8th and 9th
number
inning.
44, Austin.
Liner toward right center. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now back.
Good contact to
Left
start
fielder.
out the inning.
Hey,
Thought he
Oscar.
might be on base with some sort of a hit, but
Hernandez.
it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Lifted down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line. You can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Next to bat for Toronto, Bo Bichette. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right,
right
but what's
fielder,
really
number
impressive
15.
to me, he hasn't walked
Randall.
anyone either. He's just pounding the zone.
Richard.
His stuff is dirty today.
At the plate now, Rendell Grichuk. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Hayes on the run for it. Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now at the plate, Bart Wiggins, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
The first baseman, Bart Wiggins.
Here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Biggio ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Smith is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Ball 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1 and 2.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner on first with 2 away. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3 and 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1 and 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2 down, runners at first and second. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2 and 2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3 and 2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a ground ball, and this should get him out of it. Fielded cleanly. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
And not to take any credit away from the hitter on this RBI base knock, but I think it's clear this reliever is running on empty at this point. We were just discussing it, and now he serves up a good pitch to hit. He's given a good effort out there, but he's worked harder than he's used to, and I don't think he has anything left.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini, fouled away. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Ready with another 2-2.
Got a full count.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Lifted in the air to center. Fisher is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Bears on top 25-4. Stepping into the box, Reese McGuire, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Mike Christian gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swing hard liner to left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. That pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
In now, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a nod.
So now to the plate, Derek Fisher, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And he fouls this one off. Christian is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O, velo. Lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have...
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
In any other game, hitting 4 home runs might feel great, but they've hit 4 and they're still losing. Tough to figure, but the math doesn't lie.
Now batting, number 44.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean.
The bat,
3 for 4.
the third
He's
baseman,
looking locked in.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter,
This
number
manager
13.
must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not
Loaded.
sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Left fielder.
Nice
Day
piece of
off.
hitting right there. Looked like the guy on
Third
second
and
had to
dead.
respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now to Oscar Hernandez. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. And that is just foul. And that would have chased everybody home. The 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup to Oscar Hernandez. He's
the
retired for the
hitter.
first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning.
Yes.
From the belt, the pitch. Bo Bichette is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The glove by the third baseman for the out.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Into the box, Randall Grichuk. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The 1-2 is in there, a called strike 3. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. 8th inning coming up. The Bears are out in front 25-7. Ready to begin the 8th. Coming to the plate now, Austin Wins. He flew out in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Gurriel has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Tyler Wiggins. The pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a bouncing ball and a chance for Gurriel at short. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait to see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. So striding forward now, Bart Wiggins. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. In now, Reese McGuire. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Biggio. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Santander looks up. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His 2nd of the game, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Must have been a good batting practice session today for this club. 5 home runs in one game. You could just see it as the game was going on. Those hitters, they couldn't wait to get to the bat rack. It was like a fight to get up there and to get in the batter's box.
Now batting, center fielder.
Into the box now, Derek Fisher. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Santander looks up. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Stepping in now, Rowdy Tellez. He swings and grounds it to short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Beaver. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling.
High and deep to straightaway right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Standing in, Lourdes Gurriel. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 2 out with the man at first. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We've played 8 full. The Bears lead this one 25-9. Ken Giles enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Giles.
All set to start the 9th in this one, so the lineup flips over and digging in, Austin Hayes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate, Anthony Santander fouled away. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Full count now, 3-2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning.
Now
that's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Smith. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Hernandez has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Teoscar Hernandez,
Leading
starting
up for
things for
Toronto,
his side in the
the left
ninth
fielder,
as they face the
Teoscar
improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Hayes on the run for it, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Right now,
the designated
hitter. The first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. A ball and a strike. A 1-1. Misses, ball 2. No outs, nobody on. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. Drilled to the left side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Now to the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Standing in now, Reese McGuire. Yes, he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Nope.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
One strike.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Murray is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Kevin Biggio. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Looked like he broke into his home run trot a little early, and I can't blame him. He's already had 2, but this one just misses, and he'll settle for a double. Having a heck of a game, though.
In now, Derek Fisher. A swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Wiggins onto the grass, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end. 25-11 in this one. Dallas put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory.
Elmer Christian earns his 8th victory of the season. Tanner Roark permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Mike Christian takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome, everyone, to this Memorial Day edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, Randy Wiggins was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Bears claimed victory over the Blue Jays 25-11. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. At the start of the day, the Blue Jays are in 4th place in the AL East. The Yankees' third baseman, number 29, blasted 3 home runs and drove in 6 as the Yankees handled the Mariners 11-2. In the standings, the Yankees are in last place in the AL East, while the Mariners sit in 4th place in the American League West. Alex Bregman drove in 4, leading the Astros to a win over the Red Sox 9-4. As of right now, the Red Sox sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, while the Astros are leading the AL West. Tyler Glasnow was untouchable on the mound, crafting an amazing no-hit performance as the Rays defeated the Tigers 7-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. Heading into the day, the Tigers sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, while the Rays sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division. The Rangers launched 3 home runs as they dethroned the Royals 9-3. As of today, the Royals sit in last place in the American League Central Division, and the Rangers are in last place in the AL West. The Chi Sox racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 5-1. Entering the day's action, the Twins are leading the American League Central, while the White Sox are 2nd in the division. The Oakland Athletics got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-4. In the standings, the A's are in 2nd place